offline and also online. As a co-organizer, I should deliver some opening remark, but since I am presenting my idea, I omitted that part. Many thanks goes to Ambassador Konisa for attending this conference and providing valuable congratulatory remarks, and also Dean of the Faculty of Law at Sihong University to co-hosting this event. I really want to express my gratitude for your generous offering this time and place. Let me say about a little bit, because my topic is the security, connecting Europe and Asia, security, economy, and legal cooperation. Actually, this topic is our Jangwon Center of Excellence 3 years project, except legal cooperation. But since we are co-organizing this event, I should put also legal cooperation. And I know that in this hall, except me, all are studying law. I really feel some solidarity. Somehow, I'm very happy to with you to discuss valuable things. First of all, the European Union, actually 27 member states, they did this integration process more than 70 years. And EU, from the external relation perspective, they have some strategic partners. Until now, there are 11. You may know those United States, and also Mexico, Brazil, Canada, also Russia, and South Africa, and India, and Japan, and China. Korea is the 10th partner. And then last partner, 11th partner is happen to be ASEAN. ASEAN is really strategic partner of the European Union. Therefore, even for me, thinking about EU-ASEAN relations is really a very focal point to deepen my knowledge. That is one thing. Second thing is, even though I'm a sociologist doing some international relations studies, but my deputy director of our EU center, he is from law studies. He studied at the King's College London, trade law, commercial law. So he supports me in the legal point of view, institutional base, because at last, somehow, European integration has been a history of making treaties. Therefore, constitutional perspective is very important. Even European Union tried to make us some EU constitution some 20 years ago with the convention, but unfortunately that was not materialized because then member of the United Kingdom strongly denied too much legal power to European dimension because they were against. And also French and Dutch parliament expressed denial of that. And therefore, EU constitution, although didn't materialize, somehow it transformed into so-called Lisbon Reform Treaty. After that, throughout the new institutional setting, more legal entity was given to European Union as of now. That is more, of course, introductory remark. What I want to say is that what I'm doing in my Jangwon Center is that to promote Korea-EU relations, but also Korea-Asian, EU-Asia relations. For that reason, I was thinking several times how to promote not only Northeast Asia, that is China, Japan, and Korea, but also Southeast Asia, how to promote this idea more in detail. That is my concern. And also, successive Korean administration did a lot to promote this particular relations. For example, regarding between Korean and Indonesia and Korean-ASEAN relations, I know that, for example, Lee Myung-bak administration tried to make global Korea strategy. I think that was materialized in Jakarta. When President Lee visited Jakarta, he announced this idea. And then Park Geun-hye administration also emphasized how to promote keeping peace in Korean Peninsula and how to relate other partners in the global arena to engage in making peace process in Korean Peninsula. Just before administration, Moon Jae-in administration also provided some community building process. Therefore, some international organizations and other partners in concern could more partake in concrete methods. One of the examples is that so-called New Southern Policy, how to promote more in terms of trade in other areas. I think New Southern Policy is putting emphasis given to ASEAN countries. So that was a very strong policy. That is the reason why our ambassador Kwon posted to ASEAN, because in Korean government, the ambassador of ASEAN is higher than ambassador to Indonesia. That is vice minister level. And Korean ambassador to Indonesia is just director general level, so different status. That you should know. How important our ambassador being here is very higher relevance for all of us. That I want to emphasize. And as you might know, recently in Korea, new president is elected. His name is Yoon Suk-yeol. In his administration, they are now setting up new foreign policy lineament. What I know is that they are making a kind of new concept borrowing from the Indo-Pacific strategy. So naming is different, but I think the substance is there. So some foreign observers frequently ask me, why in Korea every 5 years when changing president, everything changes? But that is not true. I think that in terms of foreign policy, there are some continuity. Therefore, from New Southern Policy to Indo-Pacific strategy, I think a kind of evolution, not revolution. Therefore, I expect from this new administration more cooperation with India and ASEAN countries in the months in the years to come. Okay? That is a very good news, and we have to focus more on in the coming future. Back to our activities of EU Center. From this year to 3 consecutive years, we are focusing on a kind of new paradigm for Korea-EU relations. But under this umbrella concept, I want to put more focus on how to make better relations between Korea and ASEAN and India. That is one of our topic to strengthen and to facilitate more. So I think today, the event today could help me to make better my idea and make clear my idea how to materialize this idea into concrete action and programs in the days to come. This more is my presentation here. Very short but very clear. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.